Okay, so we're standing here at a young Asian persimmon tree, and this persimmon tree was planted right into pervasive Bermuda grass. So Bermuda grass is really difficult to manage weed. It spreads and overtakes. This is kind of what it looks like as it gets a little bigger. One of the ways that we can outcompete Bermuda grass is to utilize comfrey. Now, comfrey is a really helpful perennial herbaceous herb that is deeply taprooted, and that big taproot can get down into the soil, and that allows it to make a lot of leaf production. Now, leaf production we sometimes call biomass, and the more biomass a plant makes, the more fertility it's bringing up from the soil and depositing up on the soil surface, where it's most readily utilized by fruiting plants that want that nutrition. So what we're going to be able to do right now is spread this comfrey circle out. So let's take a look at how we actually divide that comfrey. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow this plant down to where I see a plant coming in, and it's right here. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to just chop these leaves up, and then those leaves I'm going to bury at the base of the tree to help provide some mulch. Then I'm going to come in here and I dig this comfrey until I can crack it and bring it out. Now, comfrey is pretty much unkillable. So a chunk of comfrey of this root system was left in the ground. So it's gonna re-sprout from that very same place. But then we've also got all of this. All of these different roots, I can break up into pretty much 1-inch chunks like this, and I can plant these. Now these will, so this one plant, I can probably make a good 10 different divisions out of. So now that I've got these, I can come in here and I can come a foot further out from the base of the tree. This is all Bermuda grass, remember. Bermuda grass is competing with the tree's water and nutrients, and it's not really helpful for the tree to have the Bermuda grass competition. The comfrey, while it is technically competition, it's also providing all these other ecological services that is helping the tree. So I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna loosen things up a little bit, dig out some of that Bermuda grass where I want to plant it so that the comfrey has a little bit of a head start against the Bermuda grass. I come in here in this hole, made a nice loose hole, and then I just take my cutting, I drop it in, and then I cover it up with a little bit of soil. And then we're going to see that baby sprout, and little by little we can expand the ring of this comfrey to provide a bigger and bigger comfrey circle and less Bermuda grass that's competing with our Asian persimmon tree.